I don't want keyboard shortcut. And first thing, well, you see that I have my console in here. This problem is easily going to be solved. When you create desktop entry, just set terminal to false, and this is not going to bother you anymore. In here you can see some main options. We are not going to deal with this. So language automatic, switch color theme always dark, and enable analytics, it's set to false. Now I'm going to check on settings. In here you are going to see settings for all sorts of things. You can change theme, cursor shape, even you can switch off blinking of your cursor. Profiles and connections. For example, you can choose different connections like serial connections. As I said, this is particularly handy if you are dealing with embedded systems. And I'm using this fish terminal, so I'm just going to start one tab with it. Okay, so I'm going to get back to settings. I'm going to close this welcome window. And if you want some other connection, let me show you how to get it. Here you have SSH, telnet connection, and you can even start other shells. Okay, with terminal, you have a bunch of different options with terminal. In here, color schemes, you can select among many different color schemes. Let's see what is this config sync. For this we would need the Tabby web service. I'm not going to deal with this now. Hotkeys, you can set whatever you want. And now, plugins. This would be interesting. Background. I'm going to get it. Aha, I have to restart in order to apply this plugin. Once again, I'm going to open settings. Let's go to plugins. Let's see installed. Let's see background. And where is background option? Ah, it's in here. Okay. First I have to enable it. And now I have to select some image. Let me find some. Okay. I'm going to change this opacity now. A bit less, like 5. Okay, this looks nice. And I can even blur it a little bit. Let me see. No, this is ugly. Brightness. Yeah, you can tweak these settings as much as you want. Okay, now let me see something else with SSH. This is probably done after some update. Now you can deal with SSH with profiles and connections tab. Okay, what about Vault? Okay, this is also very handy. We can create Vault for our SSH passwords. And what about Windows? Well, honestly, we have more options than I expected. We can tweak all sorts of things. And even if you want to deal with it, there is also config files. Of course, if you prefer to deal with config files instead of GUI, you can do it in here. So now let's test it. So I'm going to create new tab, new terminal. Let's try with fast fetch. And one more thing for this episode. I'm going to teach you how to create desktop entry for this application. First, I'm going to check something. I'm going to need this address later on. For this location, first I'm going to navigate to local, share, applications. I'm going to ls this directory. In here with nano, we are going to create one more desktop entry. I'm going to call it tabby.desktop. It must be .desktop in order for this to work. I'm going to provide my password. First angle brackets, and now desktop entry. Now type application, name Tabby, exec. Now I have to provide path to this location. And name of the app, it's app run. Now I need some icon, let me see. Tabby PNG. Yeah, I can use this one. Icon, and I'm going to copy this. Tabby PNG. Need to set some comment. And terminal false. I'm going to write this out. I'm going to exit. I'm going to exit this application. And now I'm going to check my desktop list for Tabby. Now something is wrong. Okay, I'm going to check this once again. I'm going to navigate to local share applications, sudo nano Tabby desktop. Okay, what's wrong? Yeah, typo. Okay. And it won't see my icon probably because of these quotation marks. I'm going to remove them. We are going to test this. Going to write this out. Alright, let's try this again. If I execute it, yeah. Everything is up and running.